It's Crossing the Line by Angus Maciver. Today I will demonstrate chapter number 18, Morgan the Buccaneer. Let's get started. For more details on the chapter and for online classes, please comment below. Oh, WhatsApp the show number on the thumbnail. I hope you have read the chapter. Let's get started with the questions on the story. Questions on the story. Number 1. Where was Henry Morgan born? When did he arrive in Jamaica? Henry Morgan was born in Wales in 1635. In 1660, he came to Jamaica. Number 2. Where did the Buccaneers first settle? How did they live? In Hispaniola, where they hunted wild cattle and pigs and supplied meat, hides, and tallow to hides and tallow to passing ships in exchange for ammunition. Number 3. Who drove the Buccaneers from their first settlement? How did the Buccaneers take their revenge? The Spaniards. In their low, fast vessels, they attacked Spanish ships in the Caribbean, killing sailors, and looting the treasures. Number 4. What news did Morgan bring to the governor of Jamaica one day in 1688? That the Spaniards are gathering a powerful fleet off the coast of Cuba. I am sure you can think of a reason for that. Number 5. Where did Morgan first gain a victory over his enemies? Puerto Principe in Cuba. Number 6. Where was the next attack made? Why did Morgan's men object at first? How did Morgan encourage them? He next planned to conquer Portobello on the Isthmus of Panama because it was one of the strongest Spanish defenses in the Caribbean. Morgan told them about a great wealth to be found in Portobello, where each person will have a bigger share in the loot. Number 7. What means did Morgan use to destroy the enemy fleet of Maracaibo? The city paid a large sum to avoid plunder and destruction. What is such a sum called? He overcame the large Spanish fleet by sending fire ships among them. A lump sum, a one-time large payment. Number 8. What dangers and difficulties did Morgan and his men encounter during the march on Panama? Many of the men died on the march. Some were attacked by alligators, some were bitten by poisonous snakes, and some contracted malaria. Number 9. Tell what happened to Morgan on his return from Panama. He was arrested by Lynch, the lieutenant governor, and sent to England as a prisoner, but was released after his trial. Number 10. What honors were later bestowed in Morgan? Can you think of some reasons why Morgan then drove the Buccaneers out of Port Royal? Morgan was knighted, and in 1674 the king appointed him lieutenant governor of Jamaica. Because as he has the law in his hand and the Buccaneers were always taken as lawbreakers to avoid conflict with his past actions as a Buccaneer, it is very reasonable to think that Morgan took this decision to free the port completely from Buccaneers. That is the end of questions on the story. Let's get started with questions on the interesting facts. Questions on the interesting facts. Number 1. What is the purpose of the lighthouse? They serve as beacons by night and as landmarks by day. Number 2. Where are lighthouses to be found? They are situated on headlands, high cliffs, islands, and lonely reefs. Number three, what is a lighthouse keeper's first duty? You are to light the lamps every evening at sunsetting and keep them constantly burning bright and clear till sunrising. Number four, how are ships warned of danger in olden times? Bonfires and large iron baskets with lit fuel were placed on dangerous rocks to warn ships. Number five, how are the lonely sentinels of the deep relieved and provisioned? The men who were on duty were taken every fortnight by a lighthouse service ship. Number six, what is meant by a fixed light? Lighthouses which show a steady constant light without change are called fixed lights. Number seven, explain how a flashing light operates. The lantern revolves around the lamp, and certain parts of the lantern have special glass which acts like a mirror and reflects the light back to a bull's eye. When these lantern reflectors face in your direction, the light appears to be out, and when the bull's eye shines towards you, the light appears at its brightest. Number eight, what causes the light to shine a great distance? The thick powerful lenses. Number nine, how are ships warned when visibility is poor? Guns are fired, bells are rung, foghorns are sounded. Number 10, A, which was the first known lighthouse. B, what is known as the lighthouse of the Mediterranean. The Faroes Lighthouse. B. Stromboli, a volcano in the Lipari Islands in Italy, is often referred to as the lighthouse of the Mediterranean. That is the end of interesting facts. Let's start with development exercises. Development exercises. Number one, the lights from lighthouses warn ships of danger and keep them safely away from the rocks. At busy street crossing there are lights to warn people of traffic danger. What do the colors red, amber, and green mean? Color red meaning stop, what to do, come to a complete stop behind the stop line. Color amber or yellow is the meaning is warning. What to do is you must stop if it is safe to do so. Do not accelerate through the intersection. Color green, the meaning is proceed. What to do is you can go if the intersection is clear, but always yield to pedestrians and other vehicles that are already in the intersection. Number two, at important lighthouses, 3 or 4 men take turns of duty on the light. What might happen if a lightkeeper neglected his duty? If a lighthouse keeper neglects their duty, ships could crash, leading to loss of life and cargo. Because the light is not visible or reliable, this could result in accidents, especially in harsh weather like storms or fog, and lead to severe consequences for the keeper, such as dismissal and potentially even investigations into the incident. Number three, lighthouses play an important part in safeguarding the lives of all seamen. In what circumstances would the following be used? Life jacket, life buoy, ship's lifeboat, breacher's buoy, shore stationed lifeboat. A life jacket should be used in any situation where there is a risk of drowning, such as walking near water, boating, fishing, and swimming, especially in cold water or rough conditions. A life buoy is used in emergencies to provide immediate buoyancy to a person who has fallen into the water, helping them stay afloat until they can be rescued. A ship's lifeboat is used when it's necessary to abandon ship due to an emergency such as sinking, fire, or capsize. A breeches buoy is used to rescue people from shipwrecks, especially when they are close to shore or in rough seas that make it unsafe to use a surfboat. A shore-stationed lift boat is used when a boat owner wants to lift their boat out of the water for protection from the elements, for maintenance, or for extended storage. Number 4. Railways also have a system of light signals to protect passengers and trains. How does an engine driver know? A. That there is a danger ahead. B. That it is safe to proceed. What signals are used in fog? A railway engine driver knows about danger ahead through a combination of in-cab signaling systems, trackside signals, direct communication, and visual observation. B. A railway engine driver knows it is safe to proceed by following signals, which can be physical lights, audible warnings, or in-cab displays, all managed by a centralized interlocking system. In foggy conditions on railways, trains primarily use detonators, also called fog signals, and rely on reduced speeds and in-cab signaling systems to navigate safely. Number 5. Apart from lights, there are many road signals to warn motorists of approaching danger. Can you describe any such signs? Warning signs for motorists include cautionary signs like those for sharp curves, intersections, and pedestrian crossings, as well as signs indicating road hazards like narrow bridges, construction zones, and falling rocks. Humpback bridge, quayside, speed humps, road narrows from left, two-way traffic ahead, T-junction, two-way traffic crossing ahead, stream crossing ahead, playground or school ahead, risk of side winds, tunnel ahead, risk of ice, cycle lane ahead, end of dual carriageway, road narrows both sides. Number 6. Morgan sent fire ships among the Spanish fleet. Why would the Spanish ships burn easily? What are ships made of nowadays? Spanish ships would have burned easily because they were made of highly flammable wood and sealed with tar, paint, and varnish to make them waterproof. Modern ships are made from a variety of materials, most commonly steel for large vessels due to its strength and durability. Number 7. The Spanish ships were large, three-decked sailing vessels. What were such ships called? Can you name any other ships of olden days? Three-decked sailing vessels are called three-deckers, specifically warships, or depending on their sail plan, they can be called a ship. All square sails on three or more masts. A barque, fore and aft sails on the aftmost mast only, or a barkentine, fore and aft sails on all but the foremast. Galley, cog, galleon, caravel, carrack, hulk, frigate. Number 8. Sailing ships were often blown off course by unfavorable winds. Here are some names of the wind. Place them in order from the lightest to the strongest. Hurricane, moderate wind, gale, light breeze, storm, strong wind. Light breeze, moderate wind, strong wind, gale, storm, hurricane. That is the end of today's chapter. That is the end of today's lesson. See you with another new chapter. That is chapter number 90. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening, and thank you for staying tuned this far. Bye for now. DJ Academy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.